I was 12 years old, perusing the school library for an adventurous tale to ensnare my soul. A tattered paperback caught my eye, and when I pulled it out, I had what I wanted. It was Alan Lee who first introduced me to the realm of Ea, and to the lands of Middle-earth. Maybe the most iconic Alan Lee piece of art ever graced the cover of that torn book, The Doors of Moria. After that, I longed to know what world hid behind those covers, and I began the adventure. Hobbits and Nazgul, rangers and mysteries drew me ever further in, until the Council of Elrond threw me right out again. My 12-year-old attention span burned out, and the alluring cover of Return of the King, which also was in the school library, became an unattainable vista, a grueling call for exploration, which I did not have the strength to embark on at the time. The Return of the King instead became the return to the library. It was Peter Jackson who threw out his hooks and hauled me back into Middle-earth. My friend's sleepover birthday party turned into a late watching of the Fellowship of the Ring. I only remembered the bits and pieces of the book at this time, so it remained a mystery, slowly unfolding before my eyes. My enthrallment was renewed. Until Weathertop. The compassion of my friend's sister was what kicked me out of Middle-earth this time. One of the birthday guests was scared to death by the Nazgul, and when the aforementioned sister noticed it, she had us shut down the whole watch party. Was she kind? Yes. Was she, or him, popular at the moment? No. In retrospect, however, I'm glad the guy was let off the hook. Peer pressure is a killer. From then on, The Lord of the Rings was my obsession. I got all the 3 books in a movie-branded paperback for Christmas one year, and I plowed through them. Then I proceeded to Silmarillion pretty quickly thereafter, and fought my way through the, at times intimidating prose, in order to spend another moment in a world full of mystery and wonder. I could not get enough. The other movies had come out, and once I got a hold of them, I watched them. The extended ones came, I bought them. My neighbor and I wanted to become movie directors. We watched the movie appendices for hours and hours straight, then wrote scripts for 30 minutes, then we watched the appendices again. You know how it goes. I recently read Lord of the Rings in English for the first time. It's so much better than the translation, though that one already had me hooked. I found the Prancing Pony podcast a couple of years ago, and I have played Lord of the Rings online now for close up to 10 years. At the core of all these mediums lay the prose and storytelling of the master himself, J.R.R. Tolkien. No adaptation comes close to the words of the work itself. And while I have enjoyed my travels through The Hobbit, Silmarillion, and many other bits and pieces of the Tolkien tales, that book I found at the library at 12 years of age still holds the first place for me. It was where it all started, while the wonder was fresh and I had no clue what lay beyond the next horizon.